Hey there! What I have here today is what looks like a standard micro USB cable, and what it actually is a magnetic one. So you have a 4-pin exactly, so you can do also a communication. You can connect it either way. It is a flat connector, so it means that if you have some kind of flat device like my tablet here, it is very very small and just goes flash with the case. And if you connect it to the power, it also has a nice green LED at the end. So I wanted to test it out to see if it's any good actually. So it's good for USB 2.0 communication, works quite well. I tested it out, but what worries me is charging. But I tested it with this current measurement USB thing. It limited the current. I did my own setup with a socket and a plug and another cable. I also tested that. It was limiting all the current to 1 amp, but for some reason the tablet was still charging at a higher current, so I decided that, well, I don't really need it to have a milliamp figure exactly. I just wanted to see how good it is. So I just decided to measure the current on the tablet itself. To run this on your Windows 10 device, all we have to do is go to Start menu, type in PowerShell and run it as an administrator. And I have the script here, so I can run it just fine. Just let me get the keyboard and start it up. And as you can see, you can monitor the discharge rate and charge rate. So currently it's over 5,000. These are not milliamp values, so don't take this in this way. It's just a rate, let's say. So if you have a PC with a huge load that's taking your power from your charger, and over that even have to drain the battery, you can connect the charger to your PC and notice that it is less. It is on the discharge rate side. So that can happen if your charger is just bad, let's say, and it cannot deliver enough power for your PC. So as you can see, there is barely any difference either way you can connect this, and we have values over 3,000 here, and this is charger, the BlackBerry charger. Let me swap around, is the Samsung one. So values here are fairly similar, a bit over 3,000 from what I noticed. Depending on the current load of the system, it can go to 3,500. So that's fairly good. And let me swap around to the Samsung micro USB cable. Here I have Samsung micro USB cable connected. That's the original one. As you can see, it's fairly similar. It's a little bit less, to be honest. So that doesn't bode well for the original cable, but this is what you get right now. What's interesting is that the Samsung cable actually works a lot worse on the BlackBerry charger, because as you saw there, a little bit over 2,000 in the value. And again, that's only a rate. So this is again Samsung charger. So again, very similar. And so that means that this cable that was made by let's see here. That's a Phonic, and that's some brand that you can find on AliExpress. Is really good, even though it is a magnetic cable, and this doesn't look too, that doesn't look too great. Also, what you can get from them is another set. These are you can get a different connector. So if you want, you can use the same cable for micro USB device, but also maybe just connected there, but also maybe for your phone if you want, with a USB-C cable, and it works really great. I tested it out, and I really don't see any difference between the standard phone cable I got with my phone and this one. So I'm really impressed, especially if your phone is capable of higher voltages. So that's also really good. So it really doesn't matter at this point, and I think they improve this in the way that One is the double-sided connector over here, but also too, it has data transfer, so it can communicate with the charger and actually get the right current that it needs for the device. So I think that this cable is actually pretty good. I was expecting that it would be 50%, 60% of the current carrying capacity of the standard cable, but no. And I think that this design, the flat magnetic design, is actually much better. But just be on lookout. Just make sure that you don't buy a cable from manufacturer that doesn't have a good opinions, because I was using those Phonak cables before to extend my phone charging cable next to my bed to 3 meters, and they were pretty great. I mean, the charging was up to, I think, 3 amps. So, and this one is rated for up to 2.4 amps, and I think that just do exactly that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and hope you enjoyed. I will put the script into the description of the video. See you guys next time.